To create a more stronger and resilient Dayton region, it involves the partnership and the collaboration of a lot of people and a lot of organizations. We understand that our role in the socioeconomic space in Dayton, Ohio, is to make sure that people improve their quality of life. We know that United Way historically over the years has invested over $750 million to make that happen, and we've had quite a bit of successes, and DP&L has been part of that for that entire time, which we appreciate. But we've also come to realize that the resources that are required to make that happen go far beyond any one entity, United Way, Montgomery County, or city, or even the foundations. We have to do it together. So we know that improving the quality of life is very important for people to come together in collaboration, partnerships, collective impact, to focus not only on the interventions, but also on the solutions. And that is probably one of the most innovative things that we're doing in human services right now, and especially through United Way and our partnership with Montgomery County, is we're driving solutions and plausible, measurable outcomes to very challenging situations that we face in our area. The Signature Grant will be used in a number of ways. Primarily, it will be used to help United Way do its work, but that means that United Way will be able to use those dollars to invest in a number of nonprofit organizations throughout the community who are really helping us to drive systemic change and to solve problems and to create situations where we can meet the immediate needs of many people in our community. So the partnership, the connectivity associated with your long-standing support helps us to be effective in that regard. We do know that in the work that we're doing through collective impact, DP&L will be one of those organizations that we hope to be able to depend on to help us in our transformation to really be able to solve these problems. You've been there for the entire time, and we anticipate that you'll continue to be there. But your dollars help us to connect and leverage a number of opportunities that otherwise would not be available if we did not have that type of support. Signature Grant will be used in many ways. Most importantly, we're going to be able to use that Signature Grant to help us solve human services problems. In the joint process that we're engaged with Montgomery County, we know that we have done studies to determine how public dollars should best be invested to address human services issues, and private dollars will be used differently. So there will not be duplication or replication of services, but those dollars that we have that are unrestricted that we can invest will be used to make sure that we get the best outcomes in the partnerships that we have with the many nonprofit organizations within the Miami Valley area, to have the greatest impact we can on making sure that people are no longer hungry. We want to make sure that kids are getting the best possible early education, started education that they can. We want to be sure that parents are able and willing and capable of helping their children learn. I mean, there are just so many things that we want to do. Well, our volunteer efforts are vast. We have several volunteer programs and days of action throughout the course of the year. Companies like DP&L often make available employees to participate in these programs. They come out, and sometimes we fix people's houses, sometimes we work with organizations that have children who need support. We've been to many organizations, many nonprofit organizations. We help senior citizens. We help a number of different causes in the community. And DP&L has always, as long as I've been here, and I know way before, been part of that effort. You allow people to take time away from their jobs, away from their work, but it's not vacation. I mean, it's really a different kind of work. We all care about this community. We all know that building a better community benefits everyone, and DP&L is certainly very much part of that equation. And the people who work on these projects with us, they come with a level of passion and commitment and understanding that really do make a difference. And you can tell by the smile on the people's faces that we serve how important that work is. Dayton Power and Light, and we recognize this, is an ardent supporter of United Way, and we appreciate that. But we also know that you support a number of causes in this community, and we appreciate that, because the more you do and the more you help, again, we need a lot of help in human services today, I think the better our community is. But we simply appreciate the fact that there is no other organization that we can say has been with United Way as a contributor that provide employee assistance through volunteerism, where we have even been able to engage in advocacy around things that support the community. No one has been there with us quite like DP&L, and we're absolutely proud of the fact that we have this long-standing 100 years plus relationship that really is making a difference.